So, hello everybody. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing, of course. Say that from the deepest, most rotten part of my soul. What? What? No. I'm actually a very nice, light, happy person. Welcome to a lovely video about me playing in the dirt and again talking about bananas. I have a confession, guys. And I feel bad. I gotta get off my chest. I've been lying to you. You see. I am probably up there with one of the largest private collection owners, whatever you want to say, of bananas in the U.S. You know, there's not many people that have the number of banana varieties that I have. So there's people that have more, people have less, but you know, I'm up there. Not too many people have dozens and dozens and dozens of varieties of bananas. And yeah, guys, you know, the Cavendish store bananas, Cavendish. I have a confession. Until yesterday at about 5 o'clock, I did not own one of the most common bananas in the world. Right? I don't know if that's sad or, I don't know. Choose to take it how you will. But anyway, I rectified that issue when I was at Walmart yesterday and bought this beautiful plant right here, as you can see. And she's beautiful. Look at that. Of course, it's a tissue cultured plant, which I despise tissue cultured plants. I normally don't buy them. But that normally goes for other varieties that are either fake or just stuck with a name to sell or off type. You know, I can name dozens of them that are tissue cultured that have been destroyed by it. But you know, it's your standard Cavendish, billions of them on the planet, you know, and I don't have one. And at this point, I don't think you can really get one that's not been tissue cultured. So, I was at Walmart, and this beautiful plant right here was marked down to $7. How could I pass that up, right? Especially when I don't have one. And it's about, 3-foot stock, believe it or not. Beautiful, really nice plant. Look at the blood stains on the leaf, the lion stains, whatever you want to call them. I prefer to call them, blood stains. Beautiful, really nice banana. And, yeah, she's getting ready to go right here on this patch of weeds, which is being converted into a new banana bed. This is the year of growing food, and I am planting tons and tons and tons of food producing crops. And bananas happen to do extremely well in my zone 9-ish, We had a crazy cold winter this year, and it froze a lot of things to the ground. And one of the things that did not freeze to the ground, and they're actually fruiting for me right now in May, are the bananas. Some banana varieties I lost, it happens. Some just can't take the cold like others. Some froze to the ground and are coming back. Others burnt the leaves back, but the stalks are just fine. They leafed out and they're fruiting now. So, we were down into the 20s, low 20s for hours and hours. My water chestnut tubs were frozen solid for the first time in 10, 15 years since I last remember that happening. And I didn't have as many banana varieties as I do now back then. And the ones I did froze to the ground and died. By the way, Cavendish Banana. Believe it or not, this was not my first banana, which this is normally the first banana that people get from Walmart or a big box store. My first banana was a Blue Java, which of course turned out not to be a Blue Java. It was actually just a Namwa. And so yeah, my very, very first banana that I bought, one that was given to me was an Orinoco first, but the first one I ever bought was a fake blue Java, which is just a nice Namaw. I have never bought a Cavendish banana plant before. So yay, yay for me. Woohoo, first one. Very excited, sitting out here in the early morning Florida sun. It's already roasting. The cool mornings are gone. Sad about that. And the sun is blazing. I think it's only 8:30, and my head is roasting already. But I'm going to stick this baby in the ground. Cavendish bananas, of course, the standard store banana basically, or the Grand Nan is what you'll find. You're going to find one of those. The Cavendish or the Grand Nan is what you're going to find in your store if you're buying banana fruit. And normally you can tell the difference on those. The Grand Nan are massive. Those are those bananas you go to the store, like, holy crap, that's a big banana. That banana is like a foot long and literally a pound and a half, you know. Those are generally the Grand Nan. And the Cavendish tend to be a little smaller, and they tend to have more of a curve to them, which you can easily tell in the stores. At Walmart, when I was there yesterday picking this up, they had actually 4 different kinds of bananas. I was surprised. They had Cavendish, which is smaller, more curvy, massive Grand Nan fruit. And then they had red bananas, which, by the way, from the store, tastes like crap. You cannot pick red bananas early. They just, mushy, flavorless, grainy, really nasty. And then they had what they were calling Burrow Bananas, which is just some kind of Orinoco type, logo type. And those things were huge. They were 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds each. Biggest ones I've ever seen. So, I'm very curious to see all those different varieties of bananas at the store. And they even had organic bananas. So yeah, I broke down and bought this beauty out of the garden section, marked down from $15 to $7. And she was just too gorgeous to pass up. And in the home landscape, if you're going to grow Cavendish, they're not bad bananas. Excuse me this morning. They don't like the cold. They cannot take any amount of cold. They will start yellowing and being unhappy down in the 50s, 40s and anything lower. They're very unhappy. But that's not to say you can't grow them anywhere, just like any banana. Just give them a little bit of protection and know that they may not look the best year-round. They're fairly easy to take care of if you feed them. They are heavy feeders. Unlike other varieties, a lot of the FHIA selections are very poor soil tolerant. Some bananas just need a lot of moisture, like the Namaw. Other ones, they're in between. But these guys, they like to eat. They really, really just love to eat. Pee on them, give them lots of compost, manure, tons of mulch, and you can get them the fruit fairly easily. They get beautiful large bunches on them. And I've, of course, never fruited them because I've never owned one. But, I deal with banana people, and I have other Cavendish cultivars, like the double mohoy and stuff, which are along those lines. And, yeah, beautiful. When they're young, they get those beautiful blood stains, wine stains, whatever you want to call them. And if you're just willing to give them a little bit of care and not set them and forget them, you can have beautiful trees. And give them a little protection during the winter, or if the stalk survives, you can get beautiful bunches of fruit off them. And yeah, just like any other banana, I have yet to find a banana that I've grown that I don't like. And I will admit that during the winter months, when I have, now this is hard, guys, it's hard to admit, when I don't have fruiting bananas, which is hard because I've got hundreds of banana plants, I'll buy bananas from the store. I'm going to end the video there. I know you guys are ashamed and disappointed. a guy that has a huge collection of varieties and hundreds of banana plants, and I still buy organic bananas from the store. I'm gonna end it here. My shame is too great. I'm gonna stick this beautiful plant in the ground and wallow in my self-pity and my admission right there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I've lied to you, because I still buy bananas and I've never owned a Cavendish before. How can you ever trust me or love me again? I don't know. But grow food, guys. Grow bananas, because you know they're super productive, super easy to grow. Get yourself a good variety, or 50, 60, right? And yeah, feed the leaves to your animals or use them as plates. Feed the stalks to your animals or use them as compost. You know, stick them in the shade up against your house where nothing else will grow. Stick them under those oak trees. Stick some of the smaller ones in a pot, and you get delicious, amazing fruit. What more can you ask for, right? And everybody loves that tropical, beautiful banana look. See you later, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Love you. Grow bananas. Grow the very, very common, but yet very productive and not super hard to grow, if you want to give it some love, Cavendish banana. Because didn't you hear? They're dying. Pretty soon they're going to be the rarest banana on the planet. Look at that. Just a beautiful plant. So, turn those weedy garden beds. See that banana planted right there? Turn those weedy garden beds that, you know, you haven't had planted in the past 5 months into beautiful rows of bananas and cassava and sweet potato and apple cactus and everything else that's edible. Oh, a whole trellis of passion fruit right there, growing nicely. See you later, guys. Love you. Thank you.